It's time for our favorite segment, Design Time. We are here at Tri-City Furniture with Kathy Kilborn. How are you, Kathy?
I'm doing great.
We are so glad to be here. Okay, I know a lot of you are out there searching for the perfect mattress. It's so difficult sometimes trying to find the perfect one. So let's say someone's going in and they're trying to get a mattress, the best mattress. I'm going to tell viewers first, make sure you get your cell phone out because we do have that QR code right there on your screen and you can scan all the information Kathy is talking to us about mattresses. So how do we find the mattress for us, the best one?
Well, the problem with the word best
Yes.
is dependent on the person and their size, their body weight, how they sleep, because we offer so many ways of, on our back, on our stomach, on our side. But a lot of those variables can be narrowed in and determined pretty easily. So it isn't as confusing to find that comfortable mattress.
Now I've heard, Kathy, that firm is the best when it comes to a mattress.
Well, I do agree that there are people who need a firmer support, and I do like to talk about the support of a bed as compared to the firmness of a bed. Mattresses come in firm and plush and pillow top or Euro top. So there's basically three variables. Now, according to how the coils are made and the kind of padding that is used, it will determine actually how you lay or sink into a bed. Now, there's many, many brands out there, so they're going to have a lot of variables. My job is to find the company that offers quality bedding and will stand behind it. There's a lot of companies out there, and there's quite a few that are really good. But a lot of that becomes so overwhelming when you're looking at so many different brands and styles of bed, and trying to compare to one to the other makes it really difficult for you to just really choose that perfect support system.
Yeah, and there are different firmness, is that right? Firmnesses of
Yes,
mattresses?
so we're sitting on one that's quite firm, and we sit up on top of it. So a firmer bed is definitely going to be better for a back sleeper. We have the back of our body typically will be the flattest compared to our side, where we have our shoulder and then it goes into our waist. So we have a few more curves. If we're laying on a firm bed and the bed doesn't curve with our body, we won't get any back support. So if the bed is flat and my body and my waist comes up, I really need for that bed to come up and support in my waist. And typically a firm bed, you will lay on it and not as much in it. Now, people think, well, I've been in a hole for a few years, I want a firm bed. And they think that the bed's going to soften. If you're buying a quality bed, that firmness should stay pretty consistent and it shouldn't get softer. Now, lower quality, yes, I think it will change the quality of the padding, the kind of springs that are being used can vary over the use, and so that's a harder choice. I'm always looking for the feel that's comfortable, and we still want that down the road as well.
Now, Kathy, I know that on past Facebook Live segments that you've talked about finding the best mattress option for those people who their legs and their arms may fall asleep.
Yes.
When they're
well, typically that's pressure points, and we've talked about pressure points. Laying on your back, you are going to get more pressure on your shoulder area, in the hips, and under your feet, the heel. So if you're comfortable with that, and I'm going to tell you, many people are not, they don't think about that is not the way that I would sleep. So what happens is I'll turn to my side. Well, then I get a pressure point on my arm. And that's not much different than me laying on the floor, where it's kind of hard. So I might lay there for a little while, and then I'm going to turn, or I'm going to get up and I'm going to sit, because it's putting too much pressure on certain parts of my body.
Okay, so you said a little bit about a pillow top mattress. That to me sounds wonderful. So what's the benefit of a pillow top?
With the pillow top is to give us more cushioning
Okay.
over top of the springs. Now, one thing I'll say about mattresses today, many of the styles, so if it's made in a firm and a plush and a pillow top, the variable is not in the springs. The variable is in the amount of padding. Okay? So that padding from one mattress to another will feel different because they may be using more Dacron, maybe more polyurethane foam, maybe specialty foam such as memory foam or latex. So the padding is what changes. But a pillow top, I like to come back to, what do you like to sit on? So do you have a really super plushy recliner? And I've seen you in those.
Yes, love those.
And they're so comfortable
Yes,
because
yes.
they cushion your whole body.
Right.
Whereas someone else might need a firmer sit and more stability for getting up. So if they like that firmer, typically they will like a little firmer bed. Pillow top is going to give more cush. So I also then ask, how do you sleep? Because pillow tops are much better for side sleepers because it will curve with their body and not keep them just on top of the mattress. So when I go to a hotel, and many commercial beds are much firmer, and I will say firm holds up the best because they have less compacting on the padding. But I asked, do you have a softer pillow top mattress? And they're like, no, we have firm beds. People like firm, and I'm like, I don't like firm. I can feel every joint, and it's hard for me. So then I'd ask for 8 pillows because I make my own pillow top because I need that cushioning. So depending on what's good for you is how I would choose that. Now, confusion can be, I like one thing, but my husband likes something else. So depending, you may have to meet in the middle.
Yeah. Well, now I know what to do when I go to a hotel and it's too firm, the mattress. Get some extra pillows.
Absolutely.
I love it. Okay, so how does someone know, Kathy, the best firmness for them?
The thing is to work with somebody who actually understands sleep habits, sleep systems, and what they're selling. I carry a Michigan brand that has been around for 130 years. They're amazing in what they make, and they don't make 10 beds slightly different. There's distinctive differences that people really need. And so it's less